Thomas Markle, Meghan's dad, nowhere to be seen. Now, we all thought we knew the story, didn't we? Health issues, dodgy paparazzi photos, bit of family drama. But hold on to your fascinators, because a royal insider has just spilled the actual reason behind the no-show, and it's absolutely nothing like what we've been told. But before we dive into this delicious drama sandwich, smash that subscribe button if you're ready for the kind of royal gossip that makes the palace press office break out in cold sweats. And ring that notification bell because trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next in the royal rumor mill. Now, let's rewind to 2018, shall we? The official narrative was tidier than a palace flower arrangement. Thomas Markle couldn't attend his daughter's wedding because of health complications following heart surgery. Fair enough, right? Medical emergencies happen, especially when you're dealing with the stress of having your entire life dissected by the global media like a GCSE biology frog. But here's where it gets absolutely bonkers and I mean more twisted than a pretzel at a royal garden party. Royal author Sally Bedell Smith has revealed through her conversation with the late Queen's close confidante Lady Elizabeth Anson that Thomas Markle was actually frightened of coming to the wedding in 2018. Not ill, not recovering, not dealing with paparazzi drama, frightened star. Now, Lady Elizabeth Anson wasn't just any old royal gossip merchant, darling. She was the Queen's cousin and one of her closest friends, which means she had access to the kind of inside information that would make a tabloid editor weep with joy. And according to Bedell Smith's Royal Extras Substack, Lady Anson completely countered the report at the time that he didn't do steps due to health issues. Think about this for a hot minute. We're talking about a man who spent decades working in Hollywood lighting, dealing with celebrities, high-pressure situations, and the entertainment industry's notorious drama. This isn't exactly someone who'd be easily intimidated by a bit of pomp and circumstance. But apparently, the thought of walking down that aisle at Windsor Castle, with millions watching worldwide, was enough to make him absolutely bottle it. It's like being invited to the most exclusive party in the world and then hiding behind the curtains because you're worried about your table manners. The irony is absolutely delicious. Here's a man who was willing to pose for staged paparazzi photos, happy to chat to any journalist who'd listen. But when it came to the actual moment of truth, complete radio silence. Now, brace yourselves cookie crumbs, because this next bit is spicier than a vindaloo at a village fete. The same royal insider who dropped the bombshell about Thomas Markle's fear factor had some rather interesting things to say about Meghan herself. According to Sally Bedell Smith's account, Lady Anson claimed that Meghan was bossy and that Harry had blown his relationship with his grandmother. Now, before you start sharpening your pitchforks, let's think about this rationally for a moment, shall we? Bossy is one of those words that's absolutely loaded with more baggage than a royal tour to Australia. When a man is decisive and knows what he wants, he's called a natural leader. When a woman does the exact same thing, suddenly she's bossy, difficult, or my personal favorite, challenging. It's like calling someone spirited, when what you really mean is they won't let you walk all over them. But here's the thing that's absolutely fascinating. Could Thomas Markle's fear have been less about the pomp and circumstance and more about facing a daughter who, according to these sources, wasn't exactly the pushover some people expected? Think about it. Meghan had just spent months navigating the absolutely brutal British tabloid press, dealing with racist commentary that would make your blood boil, and preparing for one of the most scrutinized weddings in modern history. Would you want to be the person who potentially caused drama on her big day? It's like being afraid to disappoint someone who's already dealing with enough disappointment to last several lifetimes. The pressure must have been absolutely crushing. One wrong move, one awkward moment, one stumble on those chapel steps, and suddenly you're not just letting down your daughter, you're potentially sabotaging what was supposed to be her fairytale moment. When it became clear that Thomas Markle wasn't going to make it to Windsor Castle, whether due to fear, health issues, or a combination of both, King Charles offered to walk his new daughter-in-law halfway down the aisle so she was not alone on the big day. And can we just take a moment to appreciate how absolutely perfect this gesture was? Think about it. Charles didn't have to do this. He could have left Meghan to walk alone, which would have been perfectly acceptable and probably quite powerful symbolically. But instead, he stepped up in the most gentlemanly way possible. It wasn't about replacing her father or making some grand statement. It was about making sure she felt supported on what should have been the happiest day of her life. It's like being at a wedding where the bride's dad gets cold feet, and instead of letting her walk alone, the groom's dad says, "Right, I'll walk with you partway, and then you can finish the journey to my son on your own terms." It's respectful, it's caring, and it acknowledges that she's perfectly capable of making that final walk independently. The imagery was absolutely stunning too. Charles walking partway with Meghan, then stepping back to let her complete the journey to Harry alone. It was like watching a perfect metaphor for modern royal marriage, supported by family, but ultimately about two people choosing each other. And let's be honest, Charles probably handled the whole situation with more grace than most people would have managed. Imagine being told last minute that you need to step into this incredibly delicate family situation, in front of millions of viewers, with the world's media analyzing your every facial expression. Right, so you'd think that missing your daughter's royal wedding would be enough family drama to last a lifetime, wouldn't you? Well, apparently the Markle family operates on a completely different level of chaos. If you're obsessed with royal strategy and environmental impact like I am, make sure you're subscribed to Royal Cookies because we're serving up the most sustainable royal content on YouTube. And remember, in a world full of fast fashion and royal scandals, sometimes the most revolutionary thing you can do is wear your values on your sleeve, preferably in a gorgeous shade of green. Sophie's proving that environmental activism isn't just about what you do, it's about who you become. Until next time, keep munching on those eco-friendly royal cookies.